Okay, Libras, we're back. I don't know what happened, so I'm going to finish the reading up. Hopefully, you've watched the first part of this reading. If not, please go back and watch the first part because we were in the middle and my computer completely froze, and that was it. So we ended up having only half of a reading. So Libras, this is the second half. So as we were getting going into this, we were talking about getting balance, making sure that there's some trust in the spiritual realm rather than the secular realm, more trust there. And then also, too, your first card out was the Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me, now I'm having throat problems. You guys are having a hard time getting your reading. Pentacles are about finances and money, but this is what the thing is. It's maybe somebody's coming into like buying a house. Maybe they're coming into spending money on something big. It could be a vacation. It could be having a baby. It could be having a house. Could be having some type of big celebration, a wedding or whatever, anything of that nature, because you're about the pentacles in your first half of your reading. Definitely coming towards you for something joyous, something fun, something wonderful. Maybe this is the part that is really not revealed yet. Maybe there is something that in hopes and love and everything is to come, but it's not revealed. But you have to acknowledge something is coming because the number 3 is really about acknowledgement. And then your last card, that's your Divine's card. And the last card being trust, it is about bringing something together or separating. So I really think that something's going to be coming together for you. Again, you have to look at spirit. Spirit is all over this. Okay. Spirit is all over this for somebody. Somebody's joy is coming. The rewards are coming because the Empress is about number 2 as well. So we have several 2s. We have 3s. We have acknowledgement. Okay. But then we have this other person. I don't know who this is or who it's relating to, but they have, it's almost like somebody is trying to break down their spiritual side. Like I'm looking at this card and it's the 7 of Swords, but he's facing the High Priestess. It's like there is somebody out there that is trying to break down your spiritual side, make you confused, make you try to understand something, even though your spirit is saying, I need you to pay attention. I need you to trust the second dimension. I need you to trust your spiritual side and the divine. You must trust this because somebody is trying to trick you away from believing and trusting the divine. Okay. The divine is there, and that this person, I believe, is the one that is exposed and isn't exposed yet. But this person is trying to pull you away from your purpose, your calling. This person is trying to pull you away, like, you know what? You believe in that? You really believe in that? So then why? It's like people who talk about the Bible. Okay, so if there's Jesus, where's his tomb? Why isn't he there? How come there's no evidence of it? How come there's no evidence of the Red Sea being separated? How come there's no evidence of this and that? There is evidence. There's actually physical evidence of a lot of things, but people will talk out of their poop behind when they don't even know, because a lot of the times people don't know and they want to put whatever earthly knowledge on you. So stay in your grounds. If you believe in God and divine, you stay there, you stay strong, because somebody's going to try to push you against it. Okay, because they have a fear, not you, but they have a fear. Okay, nine of Swords, and this is going to bring you just some torment if you allow it. Okay, this is definitely going to bring, and this could be something hidden for this other person that's having some beautiful things coming to him. Something's going to come up that's going to question your trust. And it's like, do I really believe in that? You have to follow your gut instinct because your gut is always right. And even though it turns out like, well, Pat, you said it was right, and it didn't turn out that way. It's not supposed to turn out that way then. Okay, the thing is that you have to trust the process. You have to trust the unseen. You have to trust divine. Okay, and that's the problem if you don't. This is your challenge card. Because a lot of people say, well, wait a minute, that is a good card. That is, something new coming, money coming, maybe getting a money, that kind of thing. Well, you're not, because you don't trust in the process. So trust in the process, trust in the unseen. I can tell you many times I needed $3,000 one day to keep my business going. Didn't believe in it, didn't believe in it, didn't believe in it. And I got a call from a friend. I asked to pray for, because he was very spiritual. I asked him to pray for me at that day, because I said, otherwise I'm shutting my doors. I can't do it. They're going to lock me out anyway. So I got to come up with $3,000 today by 5 o'clock. And he goes, well, don't you believe in miracles? I'm like, yeah, for other people, but not for me. Because I didn't trust at that time in the process. I've seen a few things, but it wasn't big. So he says, pull over and I'm going to talk to you for a minute. So we talked. He prayed for me. He said, call your friends, tell them to start a prayer circle, prayer chain, whatever. And I'm like, I don't do that. I've never done that, but I did it. And then I went about my day. I didn't collect blankets. I didn't do anything. I told each place, because I had a lot of deliveries, to try to make that 3,000. By the end of the day, didn't make the 3,000. And at the last barn that I went to, there was a rude lady standing and walking with the manager I was trying to talk to. I was trying to talk to the manager and say, hey, I need to. She goes, well, I got blankets for you. No, I can't pick up blankets today. She goes, what's going on? And I'm like, we might not even be open anymore. So she said, come to the office. But this other lady was following me. Okay. This other lady was following. I thought, you're very rude. Why would you do that? Okay. So I don't know why I'm telling this story, but somebody needs to hear it. And because it's like, well, would you get on with the tarot? Then this isn't for you, but somebody needs to hear it. You have to believe in miracles. Because that lady stood in the doorway. The manager and I were talking, and she goes, what's going on with your business? And I said, well, if you're a Christian barn, or if you believe in prayer or whatever, we need lots of it, because we're going to close at the end of the day today. And so she said, do you know this lady here? And I'm like, I was thinking she was very rude for listening into my conversation, but I didn't say it. So she goes, well, she's a multimillionaire. And I'm like, oh, that's nice for you. My business is closing. And I said, oh, really? I said, trying to be polite and professional. And so she asked me, the manager asked, what do you need? I said, well, just prayer. He goes like, no, do you need money? And I said, well, to keep the doors open, yes. So the lady in the doorway said, how much do you need? And I said, I need $3,000 just to keep my door open. And so she says, I'll be right back. I'll go get my checkbook. And she wrote me a check for $3,000, never asked me for the money back. In fact, she disappeared shortly after that. And even though I did her blankets for a short time, she disappeared and I'd never seen her again. So miracles do happen. You have to trust the process. And sometimes you cannot see them right away. So whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to hold on, whatever you're trying to fight, whatever you're trying to get balance in, whatever you're trying to heal from, somebody's hurt, somebody's betrayal, somebody's pain they caused you, somebody's whatever they caused you, you need to heal from it. But you don't stress on it. Just know that he's working. Okay, just know that he's working. I don't know who that's for, but this is your challenge card. You don't believe in it. Okay. All right. So I don't know who that story was for, but it was a very true story, and there's more to it, but that's the short version. But let me tell you, since that time, I mean, my worker and I bawled and bawled and bawled, because we both worked our patootie off and we made it, but we actually didn't make it because there was no money. By the time I went to this last barn, it was divine's intervention with this woman who happened to be a multimillionaire to be able to do that. So he puts the resources in the place. He puts the right people in the place at the right time. It's not your timing. We have the Fool, Death, and the Nine of Cups. That just says it all right there. That just says it all right there. Oh my gosh. So the Fool would be a young energy, an immature energy that doesn't understand Then you have the death, which is, okay, I don't understand, but I'm going to trust the process and I'm going to let go of the human side. That is the death part. That is the secular part. And say, I'm going to now trust and believe in the supernatural, in that second dimension. And I'm going to see, then this is going to turn, it's going to be exposed and revealed to you. Once you trust, this will turn. Because remember, it's in retrograde. I mean, it's in reverse. I'm thinking of Mercury. Okay. So this is what's going to happen. And then you end up with the Nine of Cups, what you wanted, what you dreamed, what you desire, what you hoped for. It's very beautiful. I can't make it any better. I can't make it any clearer. All right. I thought maybe my daughter was coming in. And for somebody, that's love, partnership, growing together, growing old with somebody. And that will come. Yeah, but you got to trust in the second dimension. This is all about trust. Yes. Beautiful. Just beautiful. We have the sun. We have the world in reverse, but we still have the Knight of Wands coming for that. The Knight of Wands definitely has some love and compassion and everything in there. But the sun is about that exposed energy. Remember, this is not exposed. This is exposed. This is honest truth. This is trusting the process, trusting the supernatural, trusting, trusting, trusting. Because then you're going to break those karmic cycles of low vibrations. Poop, poop, poop. If you don't want to be in low vibration and in the toilet anymore, I'm going to just put it simple. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired and being in a mess, this is the time to turn it around and say, you know what? Jesus, you take the wheel. Divine, you take the wheel. Whatever you want to say. Holy Spirit, supernatural, universe, whatever. I don't believe the universe. I mean, I believe the universe is there for vibrations and frequencies and things, but the universe doesn't care about your feelings. The universe doesn't care about your human side. It just cares about getting that high vibration. Okay, it's a different thing. It's a very different thing. So, and people talk about manifesting. Yeah, it'll manifest if divine wants it to, and it will manifest if it's something that you want, desire, and you're trusting and walking in that way. Then you'll get it. All right. Let's see if there's going to be any love for you guys in relationships. It looks like there is of somebody here that is going to be having some type of relationship and closeness with somebody. And it may have to do with this first card out, this 10 of Cups, getting everything that you desire. If you keep spirit first, you will. You will. You get whatever your heart's desire. You follow and trust, you will. Conflict, conflict, conflict. Here we go again. Yes. So we have the 5 of Wands, Queen of Swords, and then we have the 9, another 9, something almost completed. So somebody's stressing about something that really they don't need to stress about. It's going to come. You just got to be patient. Somebody's just not patient. Okay, be the deer, be patient, be quiet, be watchful, be listening, be that way, because the truth is going to come. It is going to be exposed. Okay, because we're in reverse. It is going to get exposed. All right, definitely going to get exposed. So Libras, I apologize that your reading got split in half because of the computer glitch. Mercury retrograde. Now, it really is, because I'm filming this on the 13th. We are still strong in the Mercury retrograde. It has not slowed down. So I expect technical glitches. It doesn't surprise me. It's just frustrating because then you guys have to hear it twice. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And remember, I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if we do that, then you will have free readings. It's 30-minute readings. About 6 of them I will give away, 30-minute readings, or coaching, 3 coaching sessions, 3 tarot sessions, whatever you want to do. Whatever you guys want to do, I will definitely do it. And it's just to say thank you for getting me to the 1,000, because I want to go live. It's not about the money. I want to go live on my phone, and I can't on YouTube. because you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do that. So help me get there, and I will be glad to give you some reading. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped. And I hope that you walk in absolute truth and love. And don't forget the full moon is coming up, and there will be a full moon reading. So subscribe, hit the bell, and you will be notified when I'm on with that reading. All right. Take care, guys.